Okay, that's weird. What? Wow, that never happened before. Initiating. Welcome back to my daily grind, creative health. That's what it's all about. One day, one step in the right direction. I'm Chris and I'm only here to show you if I can do it, then you can do it as well. It's Friday. It is 10 o'clock a.m. I haven't slept at all, but I had to take this step, otherwise I wouldn't be able to get stuff done today. In my backpack I have 3 packages. Yesterday I renewed the Quad Shuriken and literally 5 minutes after I published it, someone bought it. What? 5 sales on Etsy already, and I keep on saying sales. It's kind of cold today, almost 11 o'clock a.m. my bad. I'm learning new stuff every time I send a package. There is no tracking number if it's not registered. Now I know. Alright, now I'm on my way to get stuff done for my business finally. Whoa, dude, this right there is the cord, metal detectors and stuff like that. I had no freaking idea. I can't think straight anymore. This is so freaking stupid. Came home, went to bed, almost midnight. Wow. Yes. Way better. Yeah. Just to clear up what I did earlier today, I registered the name of my company, and for that I had to visit the district court. And now let's get to the topic for this vlog, 3D modeling basics. I already got a few comments asking me to teach you guys a bit about 3D modeling, so let's just do that. And I have quite a funny project in mind. First of all, I always do a little sketch. So this represents my motor. This thing right there is this belt. Right, and this right there is some kind of A-frame with an axle, of course, and I also need 2 geared wheels for this 4 o'clock a.m. by the way. The program I'm using is from Autodesk. It is called Inventor Professional 2012 new. So first of all, there are all kinds of presets. I'm going to start with a standard piece and it will be metric millimeters, right? So let's do this. In the origin folder we have all the planes and all the axes. These are the axes, and here we have the planes. That's the starting point basically. Next up is choosing a plane, and for orientation there is also this cube. So we're going to draw a sketch on this plane and then simply go upwards. Right? Let's start simple with a circle. Let's say 30 millimeters. Okay, so that is our first sketch. Really all I'm doing is using basics, finishing the sketch, and now there are several tools that you can use, either extrude or revolve, and I'm really only using these 2. For this case we're going to extrude, let's say 10 millimeters. Now we created a 3D object, and again these are the planes, and as you can see we build upwards. This should be perfect for printing. That's already the basic shape for this belt. Next step is of course to modify the sketch basically. So let's modify the sketch, and for the next step I always use my caliper. 3 centimeters looks about right. It's not too big, not too small. Let's just roll with that. Next up is sketching one tooth, and for that I'm just going to measure it. Now we know. And I'm also going to finalize the diameter. What I'm trying to do now is aligning the teeth and then just measuring. 3 centimeters is pretty much perfect actually. Let's count the teeth. Okay, 20. Let's start with the first tooth. It has to be 1 millimeter deep. Let's say 1.4. Nah, 1.3. Okay, 1.5 millimeters at the top. So let's say 0.8. 2 millimeters at the bottom. So let's say 1.2. Yeah. So this line has to go, and we can also cut away this portion. So this line has to go as well. Okay, now I have to create another line for mirroring this thing. So there is a feature called mirroring. So I chose the lines I want to mirror. Now I'm going to choose the mirror line, which is going to be this one. Let's apply, done. This section of the circle has to go as well. We can cut that out just like so, and there we go. Let's select the first groove and then just apply a circular pattern. That will be the axis of course, and we know there are 20 of them. Boom. Let's cut away all the unwanted lines. And I'm also going to create another circle in the middle for the axis. Let's say 5 millimeters. There we go. And now, okay, now we have to modify the extrusion because we don't need this right there. And just like that, we did a wheel with grooves. I'm literally only using basics for all my designs. It is working somehow though. Oh, I forgot one thing. How? Oh, wait a second. Oh, that is really stupid. First of all, I need a disc to keep it in place. So this will be a bit wider than the other one. Let's say 2 millimeters. Boom. If I'm lucky, I can simply redefine the other sketch and put it on this thing. Yeah, there we go. And now we're going to draw a sketch on top of the wheel. Another circle, 35 millimeters in diameter. There we go. And again, extrude it. No. So there we go. All right, we forgot about the hole on the other side. Let's edit the first sketch again. 5.5. Let's remove it from the extrusion. And there we go. Okay, that looks way better. So there is the fillet and the chamfer. These are pretty much almost identical. The one is flat and the other one is rounded. Let's go for 1.5 millimeters. Sounds about right. Let's give this a fillet as well. 2.5. Yes, perfect. That looks good. I'm not sure if I can print this though. Okay, and just like so, we did the first gear. Easy as that. As you can see, there isn't much to it actually. So, and just for fun, let's draw a sketch on here. Let's say 25, 15. Okay, that's way better. Let's say 45 degrees. Let's cut away everything we don't need. Let's copy that again in a circular motion 6 times, and now we're going to extrude it again, but now we're not going to add material, we are going to cut it away. This should do. Now we have what happened? Okay, that's weird. What? Wow, that never happened before. As you can see, it is a lot of trial and error, and it is taking quite a lot of time. I just found this in my workshop. This is from the pipe rifle pump, gas exchange pump, and I will use this as an axle. And I also redesigned the wheel. I redesigned it from scratch. Yeah, now it's working. So these are the 2 halves, and I'm going to print 2 of them and glue them together as I always do. Next step would be to export it as an STL file. Gear. Let's open it up. And that's the MakerBot software. Let's print it out. We'll see in a bit. There we go, that's the thing. Took around 30 minutes to print, but as you can see, we need a, well, you probably can't, we need a bigger diameter. It's a bit too small, so let's adjust it and print it again. I will see you in a bit. Still not quite there. The 3rd iteration will do. This one turned out good enough. And meanwhile, well, 8:00 a.m. and I also designed the frame, which will look something like this. Very simple design. That was the first sketch. Check it out. It's just an A frame. Then I did an extrusion around it of the edges, right? That was the other extrusion. Again, very simple. 3D modeling isn't that complicated, it's more the thought process, I think. As I said, I'm only using basics and it is sufficient for pretty much everything I want to do. A few minutes ago I started to print the gears. It should take around 2 hours. After that I will print the frame and go to bed. Yeah, and then it's probably 11:00 a.m. So freaking weird again. Oh, my sleep cycle. I don't actually know if this video was helpful in any way, but at least now you know how I do it. That was pretty much my way. I hope it was mildly interesting. This project will be continued in my next vlog and I will see you tomorrow.
Take 'em.